I personally have no personal revelatory knowledge on reincarnation, like past life recall, that kind of thing. So I can't, and I choose not to speculate. I simply deal with facts here. When we die?
When we die, when our physical bodies die.
Well, I would imagine it's something like fountain in a lake. Shoots up lake water, which becomes individualized for a very specific period of time, beginning, middle, and eventual end of the drop, when it merges back into the lake. So I believe that it's something akin to that. But specifics, I don't know. Talk for a second about why this is important for humanity, why the individual awareness is crucial for the survival of a good and wholesome humanity. The symbol is good for two things, both the micro cosmic view and the macro cosmic view. Right? This is not only good for the individual, but also a good symbol for humanity itself. So we'll take the individual. All right. If the individual, and we'll just draw a line here, and we'll call this one the first element. Okay. Just to show that awareness, your individual awareness, is a product of the first element. Your body is a product of the second element, right? But you'll see that the second element is tinged with half first element. What's happened right now with our humanity and with most people is that we have transferred awareness of our true nature from this position. And what we've done is flip it over. So now our awareness is down here, and we empower with our awareness, our all positive awareness, the negative aspect of this dimension. And what that's doing is drawing us down into the material, into ultimately a state of the world that is incompatible with wholesome, organic human life. When we empower the negative, when we put our focus and our priority into this material world, what that does is create an external deity that is our good old friend, God Light. In other words, Lucifer. When we worship the material, Lucifer is your God. Right? Once you realize the true nature of this dimension and of the first element, and your awareness, and you realize that your awareness is an aspect of the first element, you then are able to view your own body, view this whole material world, view humanity, view everything from this direction, right? And what that does is empowers humanity that way, up. So we uplift and we create new heaven. And you can do that in your individual life, and if enough people do that individually, and we apply that socially to all humanity, then we can uplift all humanity and manifest a new heaven. Or we keep at it the way we're going now, empowering the material prioritizing the material world, money, profits, corporate non-entities, all right? And we'll just call this the Lucifer Corporation, because that's what it is. We empower disembodied non-entities, and we invest all this power into it, which leads to this world, which leads to a steady decline in humanity. So, all you got to do is flip a little switch in your mind and understand the fundamental and simple nature of all this stuff. And once you can do that, you know, everything else will slowly and surely fall into place. And that's it. Does that make sense? No.